we had a couple of our patients who were in need and in hardship, especially our public patients. And I actually did a little research on the internet, but my mum knew of the organisation, so she told me how good they were and that the op shop, because she loves op shops, she said, "Oh, ring these days," because I always just go home to mum and say, "Look, some of my patients need help," and sometimes we can't do that. But when we referred our first patient, which was probably about 2 years ago, the patient, because we don't know what happens, the patient came in and she said to me, she said, "I can't believe what they've done," you know, and she had no insurance in her car, driving an unregistered car to her treatment, and she had no fuel as well. But these girls with their charity came...
she had no brakes either.
Came to the rescue, and that's just one. I might just... Edna is behind... now Edna's one of our patients as well, and these ladies have helped Edna out as well. We've got something for you ladies, on behalf of all of us. It's on behalf of all of us and our patients that you help so much. Thank you for what you do.
You don't have to thank us. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. They're beautiful. You shouldn't though, because my motto is we don't spend a cent, we give it all.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they're beautiful. So they'll be the best looking thing in my office.
So thank you on behalf of patients in the future as well. We actually have another patient to refer this week.
That's okay.
So just blessings to your charity. And whenever we go past Silmere, we'll go into the op shop and see if we can spend a bit of money.
You know, the op shops got started because of patients.
Oh wow!
Because patients want to give back. Edna and I were just talking about the difficulties that women face because women are nurturers and it's just in your veins, you know, you can't help it. And somewhere around teenagehood you forget the joy and the excitement of receiving, and when you get into adulthood and you're always doing. So we encounter women that really struggle to receive from us, you know, and I was just saying to Edna, I think that I was placed in to be uplifted because I have a really weird sense of humour and I can cut through the emotion really easily without it being offensive, I hope. And so people would give us all these things trying to give back, you know, from their household, and we worked out of a guide hut at G-Bung, and honest to goodness there was just crates to the ceiling, and my office was a desk at the end of 2 trestle tables where all the work got done. All the wrapping got done, all the craft got done, and that was my really flash office. So, you know, we opened our first op shop in Aspley. It was a little quaint one, and then it just got so out of hand that once people found out there was a breast cancer related op shop, as soon as anyone would pass Google, you know, mad. We just got so much stuff, so we opened our second op shop, and it's not big enough for us now, but we're not in a hurry to move, are we, Di?
No, we're not moving from there.
We love what we do, and our volunteers, as you touched on before, you don't know what happens with a patient. We let that be their choice, whether they share that with you all. We really encourage all the patients that come through to communicate with you and talk to you, and each of you will pick up some important piece of information about that patient that the other person doesn't, not for any reason in particular. But even our volunteers, like Di's a bit blessed because she gets to come to these organisations and she has more of an insight into what we do. But 50 to 60 people work blind, They have no idea what they do and how it's empowering people and impacting families. So we love what we do, and you know, we were really shocked. You're actually the first organisation to put a morning tea on for us, so we were feeling a bit ego. But yeah, all we ever ask is that, you know, if we have functions, that you can get the word out there. Just sending out an email to your friends, letting them know what functions we've got on is a massive help to us, because we don't spend money on media and things like that.
We tell our patients about craft now. The craft days on Tuesdays, isn't it? Yeah.
I had a new patient come in yesterday. She's lived in, I was just telling Edna, she lived in Australia for 15 years, and like she started crying, and I'm like, oh gosh. Anyway, so I come around and sat next to her, and she's got 5 family members here in Australia, and 4 of those are her boys, and 1 is her husband. And I'm like, he's not going to understand, you know. You can't be mad at him. He's just wired differently. And anyway, so she had a good cry, and we gave her a wee care pack, and when she left, she said, oh, thank you, Wendy. I think I found my family in Australia.
Oh,
So, I mean, what do you do with that? How do you go on and do, yep, send out some more emails. So it's just, we just want women to know that they're valuable, and they really are. Women bring so, nothing against men. They're great. They're really, really good. But women just bring so much unseen assistance and pleasure to the world, you know. So we probably have 20 craft ladies aging from 93 down to 58 that do things for our We Care packs and that, and they have no idea of how valuable they are to us. So everybody is really, really, really important to us. So we love that you send us patients. So don't ever feel bad that you send us patients. That's good. So I just wanted to thank you all for what you've done. For every new person, every new thing that happens, if we can help or assist or make one person aware, well, then we've been successful. So, yeah. So thank you. I appreciate it.
No.
Now, do you want some meals and photos?
Yeah, we'll grab some photos. Yeah.
Can we get a picture of you two, Diane?